Hey everybody, it's Durger time. Welcome back to another episode of Total Extreme Wrestling 2016, Billy Corgan's NWA. So we just had our championship wrestling, for our first championship wrestling show. Went pretty well, actually. At Stardom. Nope. C-, which I think may be one of the best rated shows that we've had. We'll have to take a look. But not without its cost, because a couple people got injured. Are you shocked? Anyone shocked that's watching this right now that the NWA workers are continuing to get injured? This one's pretty bad. Hey, Toriano's gone. We might have to do something with that. All right. So Enzo got hurt. Enzo's going to be out for like 20 days, I think. Let me find it here. Physical. Yeah, he got transverse process fracture. Hangman Page botched a move. He's going to be out for 27 days, our champion. I just want to get the belt on Cody. Is it so much to ask? Cody's also getting some wear and tear. And who else got hurt? I think Mike Verna. Yeah, Mike Verna got hurt. It's not too bad, though. We got an inflamed serpus spine. I think that's like a inflamed lower spine or something. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. That sounds bad, though. Let's see. 20 days. So, I mean, yeah, that's probably not great. Oh, wow. He's the BCW Arena Champion. Good for him. That's kind of... Yeah, so, you know, there goes some of those plans that we had. Once again, we'll have to work around that, and we'll see what we're going to do. I kind of want to look at this now. Can Toriano even wrestle in America? He can. I wonder. What's his cost? Be interesting. Usually a positive influence. We could use a positive influence. We'll think about it. This is not a bad idea, though. Yep. So, drew 2,600 fans. Our show's feedback was excellent. Went really well. And like I said, I think that might have been our best show that we've done. We'll have to take a look. Flip Gordon, we got. We can give him pushing a raw. God, doesn't he look like discount John Cena in this picture? Jeez. Okay, Mid Carter sounds exactly where we want him to be. What's his size? Cruiserweight. Let's put him to juniors division too. Just so we know where to book them. Yeah. Okay. One of the other things I wanted to do, I forgot to do, is I want to... I want to make Brandy Cody's manager. Oops. No, I don't want to sign Hangman Page. I wanted Brandy. Yeah. It's interesting that Cody's gimmick got rated as poor. I almost wonder if we should start to turn him face. Because he can do a good... I mean, he's much better as a heel, but I could see him pulling a face performance off. We'll look at it. I don't know about it right now. One of the other things I want to do, too, is... Oh, yeah. Where was I looking here? Jimmy Jacobs, I need to set as a... begin a turn for him. Since we don't have Juice, I have to go ahead and remove some of my previous booking, and because originally it was once Juice was not injured, it was going to be him and Jacobs for a long time ago. We're going to have a match, and of course that never happened, and now Juice is gone. So we're going to go forward, and instead we've already kind of started to brew tension between him and Sami Callihan, and we're going to go ahead and maybe have Jimmy break away from the cult and do some stuff with that. So I need to kind of begin to set a face turn for him. All right, I think that was it for that. We're still losing money a lot. Yeah, still there. I might just sell. How much did we pay for that? We're never going to use this. I totally made a mistake in making it because I made the capacity way too low. I'm just going to sell it and be done with it. Get that money back. We'll make a bigger one once we get some cash, and because we need something that's like 3,000, 4,000 people right now, because I had set that to be for the TV show, and I forgot that the TV shows, the amount of people going to the TV show was going to be far less than the amount for an event. So I screwed that up completely, but we'll deal with it, and we'll sell it. We got some cash back. What's our regional looking like? It wasn't looking great for a while. 32. I think we're going to drop. We might drop down. Need to get more popular. I don't know what to do. It's just no matter what we do, seems like. Our show history has been pretty strong here. I think we're moving out better. How do I look at my previous shows? Do. I know there's a way. It's not creative. Show history. Here we go. That might have been our best show. C- 54 from Starcade. Yeah, that's still better than... Oh, no. That old championship wrestling was pretty good. So, if we keep on putting performances like that, and we'll be in pretty good shape. Because we need to be in this range. That definitely seems to be doing well for us. Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's skip ahead to the next show, and we'll see what's going on. All right, and let's take a look at the mail here. Let's see if anything special's going on. Hopefully no one died. No, we lost our bid for Casey McKnight, which, I guess that makes sense. That's a shame. It's been fun to have them actually doing something instead of wasting away on Raw. But Chuck did a PWG extension. All right. Anything special here? Eddie Kingston won a title. Good for him. New Sami Zayn feud. I don't see anything else. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and move on to this show. All right, so we got locker room incidents. Backstage rating 63, a little bit less than I think what we had last time, but not bad. We have a lot of positive influences, which is helping us. Let's go ahead and set our broadcast. Don't want to forget that. Let's go ahead and check the locker room incident. Oh, I still gotta get a picture for Brian Pillman. God, it annoys me every time. I hate having characters without faces. Wrestler Court. Oh, look at that. Christopher Daniels has taken Brian Pillman Jr. under his wing as a protege. That's awesome. It's nice to have things happen nice for once. That's great. Let's try some positive meddling. Oh man, look at that. Adam Page and Bull James are now strong friends. Cool. Look at that. Things are going well. A big happy family in NWA now. It's not like it used to be. All right, we're expecting 1,700 fans. Best venue, Joplin Hall again. I think that probably makes sense. I think it holds 26, so it'll be a sellout. No, it has 30, so it won't be a sellout, but not bad. Hiring cost is a little high, but it's not the end of the world. Cool. It's not bad. Look at that. Path to Greatness. So now we gotta book a little bit differently here because, what we were planning again. My guess would be, Enzo's still not back. I wonder if he's available for story segments or whether he's gone completely. I think that's in the locker room. Available for angles. So all of them are available for angles if we need them. So, I mean, we're not going to just strip the title off of him. It has to be a match. But maybe we'll use him for an angle during the event. That'll be fine. So we'll do something with it. We'll figure it out. I mean, we've been getting... I feel like we've been getting really good at working around the numerous injuries that we keep on getting. So I think we can manage and make this show successful, even though the main event that was planned will not happen. But we'll deal with it. All right, so let's cut it here. When we come back, we will have a show for you, NWA Path to Greatness, our first pay-per-view outside of the new... in a new structure. So it's 150 minutes long. We got a lot to book. Let's go ahead and do it, and hopefully it's good. All right, and we are back. We are ready for our next pay-per-view, Path to Greatness. So I did a couple pre-shows, segments here, just to kind of get some people onto the roster, because the last time we did a pay-per-view, people got really upset that they weren't on there. Not everyone is on the show, but that is life, so then you have to just deal with it. Anyways, let's get on with the show. So, we start off with a pre-show match. It's terrible. Bull James has a handicap match against Elliott Russell and Ryan Nemeth, and crushes them. They're all not great, but I'm trying to build up Bull James into maybe a legitimate lower mid-card like a gatekeeper. So giving him a little time to work, a little time to beat people up might be good. It doesn't do anything though. That's a shame. Though they both improved, so that's good. And remember, Ryan Nemeth, we kind of have as maybe a dark horse to later on maybe become a mid-card competitor. So letting him build up, letting him have time in the ring might be good. We might give him a little lower mid-card feud after this to give him something to do. We have a women's match that isn't great either. Again, we kind of want to build up Julia Ho a little bit. She's got pretty decent ring performance, and putting her in a match would probably help her out. Nothing improved, though. Apparently she was really off her game. Usually she's at a 38, 39, I think, from the last time. So giving her something to do would be good. Doesn't really do much. That's a shame. All right, let's go into the main show. We start off with an opener. Brian Pillman versus Rory Gulak. We wanted to build up Brian Pillman a little bit. So, he's got pretty decent, what was that, 30? Not bad. He's going to be a good and lower mid-card. I think he has some room that he can start to build up on. Unfortunately, the match isn't very good. Quick 4 minutes. Rory Gulak takes the pin with a tornado DDT. The match did get to show off to a strong start, though. So people, as an opener, people dug it, which is what really matters. Then we go into our first promo of the night, in which Enzo comes out in crutches to the ring and grabs his microphone. He acknowledges his injury, says that he got messed up in the last match. And he's been looking at his Facebook, his Twitter, and his Instagram, and it is all lit up with a bunch of haters telling him to drop the title and do the honorable thing since he can't compete tonight. He says to shove off. He'll fight when he's better. NWA can wait for the Zoe show. And everyone else in the roster can wait too. He'll be better in a month. He's not going to drop shit. So step off. Cody comes out angry. Cody was number one contender for this match tonight. He demands a match. Obviously, Enzo can't deliver. Ryback and Daniels follows during the scuffle and start to confront Cody. Also upset about maybe the power vacuum that's now shown up during this pay-per-view. They all get at each other. And the last of the main event has caused these four to go into chaos, yelling and shouting, pushing and shoving each other. Corgan interrupts and stands up from the announce table and announces on the microphone that there can't not be a main event tonight. And since Enzo can't compete, there will be a triple threat for a new number one contendership on Championship Wrestling or on this pay-per-view. And it will be between all three of the men in the ring. Because apparently that's how wrestling works. All you got to do is come out and beat each other up, and you get rewarded. That's what I've learned from watching Raw for 10 years. Cody looks furious at this whole situation. After all, he was the number one contender, and now he has to defend his number one contendership again because Enzo's injured. The look of disgust is on his face as he just storms off backstage. So, you know, we got a little build-up. We also got a little bit of tension between Cody and Billy starting to form. You're starting to see the arrogance of Cody, maybe feeling that Corgan's incompetent. Got the crowd hotter. Enzo came off well. Ryback looked good. Billy Corgan looked lost out there. I'm not shocked. 61, not bad. No one improved. That's fine. So we go to another match tonight. Just gives people some stuff to do. Tenille and Viper don't have a match, don't really have a storyline, but putting them together in a ring would be smart. Decent wrestling match. Didn't have very much heat because we kind of just threw it out there. Viper defeats Tenille with a Michinoku driver. Wow. I still have to change that. I don't have a heel turn set for her. I don't know why I keep on saying that. Viper's not as good of a wrestler as Tenille, but giving her to win might be interesting. I had it so that Tenille still looks strong. Viper just kind of gets a win out there. Give her some momentum, which will be good because we need to give them some momentum. You know, we got to give, especially the younger people, you know, if we just keep on building up Tenille and Ronda and Candice, they won't be able to perform. So we can kind of springboard Viper into maybe having a thing with Julia or something like that. Let's go ahead and go forward. 45, not bad. And we have a NWA North American Championship match. Nick Aldis defends it and defeats Hangman Page in 15 minutes by submission and makes defense number 3 of his title. Good match. C- 53. They both had pretty good performances. Hangman maybe a little bit weaker in the performance area. The crusade continues for Nick Aldis as he starts going through the best in the world, and gives Hangman Page a little bit of rub there by having him be in the ring with him. Not bad. 53 is pretty good. Match that is not as good is this tag team championship match between Colt Josephus and Gorillas of Destiny. Gorillas of Destiny defeat the Colt in 14 minutes, and Tama Tonga defeats Josephus Brody by pinfall. During the match, Jimmy Jacobs had run in, and after an argument in the ring, Sami Callihan got attacked by Jimmy Jacobs and pulled from the ring, forcing Josephus not to have a person to tag in, which allows a quick cradle and a defeat with a gun stun from Tama Tonga. So Josephus eats the pinfall. Tongaroa got a foot contusion. So, you know, not bad. So we kind of build up the fight between Callahan and Jacobs. They've been arguing. Now, you know, they end up fighting in the ring. and ends up costing the Cult the belt. And then afterwards in the match is over, and Jacobs and Callahan just go back and forth at each other, and then it ends up with Jacobs taking Callahan and dropping him through the announce table. And apparently lost heat with that. I guess the two of them together not necessarily doing it for the crowd, which is a shame. We move on to a rematch between Tyler Bate and Will Ospreay. Fantastic heat and great wrestling. Will Ospreay defeats Tyler Bate in 45 minutes by pinfall with a 630 splash, and he wins the junior heavyweight title from Tyler Bate, thus ending the open challenge and putting the wins and losses with Tyler Bate and Will Ospreay at 0-1 and a draw. So, interesting match. It was technical, but apparently the crowd was a little too rowdy, which probably hurt it. We probably could have gotten a C+ there. That's a shame. But not bad. Ospreay at a 70, Tyler Bate at 69. We know they have pretty good chemistry together. Great match. Expect more between those two because the rivalry is not done. Great heat, decent wrestling. We have Ronda Rousey's debut as a wrestler at NWA, and in a championship match, she defeats Candice LeRae in 11 minutes by submission with an armbar and wins the World Women's Championship for the NWA. They actually are both pretty similar in-ring performance, which obviously in reality and not in this mod would make no sense at all. I tried to have a cool-off match, and that probably hurt this because I thought they were going to be a little bit rowdier. But I guess they were not. Ronda improves her performance skills, which is good. D+, I was hoping for a C-, but we'll go with it, I guess. Then afterwards, we have a nice little segment, the two baby faces, Ronda and Candice kind of get up. Ronda helps Candice up after the pinfall and the arm bar. Candice is holding her arm, hurting, and they two just hug it out. Candice raises up Ronda's arm as the victor. No bad blood between the two. Ronda looks great. Candice looks great and professional. And yeah, so that's the end of Candice's reign for the belt. And now a new champion emerges who will end up not being on the show because she's going to have an MMA fight. But that's fine. She's got the belt. Everyone else can fight to get the chance to defeat her when she comes back. C-, 55, not bad. And we go to our main event, our triple threat for the number one contendership. Cody Rhodes versus Ryback versus Christopher Daniels, the Avatar. Great, fantastic heat, great wrestling. Cody Rhodes defeats Ryback and Chris Daniels in 25 minutes when Cody Rhodes defeated Ryback by pinfall with the Crossroads. Chris Daniels is awesome. 70-4 carries the match. They maybe hurt a little bit because we had it as an all out. Maybe we need to be a little bit shorter. Billy Corgan needs to get off the announce table because this entire show, his announcing job has been weak. Cody Rhodes improves his performance, and so does Chris Daniels. Not that he needs it. Awesome. C-. Would have hoped for a C+, but, obviously maybe the booking decisions hurt it a little bit. But Cody Rhodes maintains and keeps the number one championship. Ryback eats the pin and keeps Chris Daniels strong. So the Avatar is still technically undefeated in the NWA. Ryback eats a pin, and Cody maintains to a course to defeat Enzo once Enzo comes back. And afterwards, Enzo comes out on stage in crutches and just stares down Cody, holding up his belt. Cody can be seen muttering some words to him angrily from the ring, but obviously there's no microphone, no one can hear it. And that concludes NWA Path to Greatness. I'd say not bad. C-. Again, is about where we expected. Nobody had any problems with it. 11 increased popularity in 11 regions. Not bad. And everyone did good, and only one injury. That's great for us. Ronda, point is a good example. Give Tonga some encouragement. And who was Tanil was a little upset that she wasn't too upset because I kept her dominant. But I'll compliment on a good performance. She was a little. I had to keep her strong. She was a little upset that Viper was taking the win, but I think she's fine. Please, 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 good. No bad eggs in the bunch. It's a good show. All right, check our emails real quick. Tonga's injured. How injured are you going to be? Working through. He'll be fine. That's no big deal. All right. Time to heal. All right, so Rory's upset that he's losing a lot. Maybe we can do something for him. Rachel Ellering's upset that I don't book her strongly enough. 0.01 buy rate. Enzo's. Wow, man, everyone just got a nasty opinion about everybody. Okay, so everyone hates each other. Never mind. But not bad show. Pretty good. And I think, yeah, I mean, what's our total expenses here? We're still losing money. Losing less money. I'll say that. I mean, so that's good. But damn. Ticket sales 73, workers cost 66. Show costs are killing. That's looking okay though. It's production costs are really killing us. Got to figure out a way to increase that, but not much we can do about that, I guess. And we should be getting some alliance money back in at the end of the month. Should see if we could boost our merchandise sales. Might want to change our merchandising. Usually when I play a very local, I'll get real nitty gritty in here because you can actually go and is it in finance? Yeah, finance. And you can kind of go in here and custom control it and decide who you really want to have a lot of merchandise. So, I would probably put Cody as high and Enzo as high. Give them t-shirts, toys, posters, caps. Cody, same thing. Will Ospreay, we can put it probably medium for t-shirts and a poster. Chris Daniels, give him everything. Tanil, probably just high, medium maybe. Nick Aldis, probably going to be a medium. Give him a toy though. Well, we didn't use Flip. I forgot he's on the roster. We should probably do something with him. Maybe in the championship. Anybody else we really want to have? Josephus can have a low amount. Maybe just a t-shirt. Get a Brian Pillman t-shirt. Build him up a little bit. There you go. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Oh, Ryback. Where's Ryback? Ryback will do a medium for a t-shirt and a poster. Sammy, same thing. Tamatanga, just t-shirt. Tessa, t-shirt. And did we get a Will Ospreay right? Yeah, we got a Will Ospreay. Doing this in a really weird order. I don't know why I'm jumping around like this. I feel like we're missing somebody that we really want to have merchandise for right now. Oh, Ronda. Yeah. Ronda should be very high. Give her everything. There you go. Okay. See if that increases it might increase some of our costs, but I think we could sell more merchandise that way. Let's check our creative meeting real quick. Top 5 in the company right now. Chris Daniels takes number 1 with Cody Rhodes as a second. I figure once we move Cody Rhodes in there, we can have some pretty good stuff between the two. I'm surprised that he's not time declining at 47, but I mean, I'm not surprised because it's Chris Daniels, but I kind of am. And Will Ospreay, I think, will do well, considering he's number 4th in the company in terms of star presence and charisma. Will do pretty well with the junior division's belt. Brian Pillman's now on our next big thing. I will get him a pitcher eventually. Talk to talk. No shock there. Showstoppers, no shock there. Who's not hot? Rory Gulak. So we should give some of these guys something to do. Probably. Any hidden gems out there in the world? Nobody? Really? Huh. Usually it'll show you. Did I break it? I broke it. I think I broke the game. Okay, there we go. We actually could look at going in the future having a figurehead. Like if we have Cody there for a while and it builds it up, might not be a bad idea. I think we got to tick up momentum. I think we were at 38, so that's not bad. We're moving slowly but surely. We really need to move up our progress though, because we're just slowly slipping back to irrelevance. And maybe bringing some bigger names will do as well. Once we get, I mean, we got a pretty good main roster, I think. Ospreay's a main eventer. Cody, Enzo, Daniels. That's pretty strong. And having them kind of playing around up there with the belts should do pretty good. Did the belts, speaking of which, did they change anything right now? Let's see. Prestige has dropped a little bit there. Prestige has been dropping there. They might not show up until next month. Prestige stayed the same there. And Prestige has dropped there a little bit and then dipped back up. So Will Ospreay might bring the heavyweight. So like my plan would be Ospreay holds this for a while. We move it to somebody else after he builds up the Prestige, move him on entirely into the main division, give him something to do. In the meantime, it's kind of same thing with like Nick Aldis. The North American Championship kind of is a nice holding pattern for him. And then when we have something for them to do on the main storylines, we can move them off the belt to do something else. All right, I think that was pretty good. That's a good plan. Good show. Thank you guys for watching. See you around.